One, two, three, four. One, two, three, four. This version of Maid Behind the Bar features a lot of single string work, as you've probably noticed. But in the B section, there are some melodic lines, or we break into melodic style from a single string line. So let's just start from the top of the song. I'm going to go through it phrase by phrase for you so you can learn it. It starts out with this. So one thing that you can do there, and obviously you can look at the tab, but one thing you can do there is on that note, you can go da-ka-da-da-dee-da. And how I'm doing this triplet is I'm going thumb, middle, so thumb, middle, index, thumb. I'm doing like a backwards roll there. And I've tried to do a forward roll. I guess it's okay, but it's way more comfortable for me to do a backwards roll there than a forward roll. So that's those two variations. And then and the way I'm doing single string is I'm alternating thumb, index, thumb, index. So even on that phrase, starting with my thumb on that F sharp, 4th fret, 1st string, and then I'm bringing my index finger to the 2nd string. So you're kind of crossing your index finger over. So it would be good to like sing along with the slow version so you can really get this melody in your head before actually tackling it, or you can just get into it with the tab, but sing along so you can get the nuances of this Irish stuff in your head, and you don't leave out some notes, leave out some beats. That's another variation, but what I'm doing is so So there's a lot of scale work in there and a lot of arpeggio work in there. That's a scale. And there's a lot of crossing over in your right hand. So this is a really great single string exercise. Just this A section in itself. Moving on to the B section. So it starts out with doing that lick twice. And that's a pretty easy lick, single string style. I mean, you could do it. You know, you could do it melodic style. I wanted to play this phrase single string style. Because you can even throw a triplet lick in there. It sounds cool melodic style as well. So maybe you can figure out how to play it melodic style. But to go over it real quick, instead of playing single string style, I'm doing kind of a pseudo Ryan Kavanaugh style, if you will, where I'm playing thumb and then a backwards roll. So middle, index. And that allows me to use my thumb on the fifth string to get that G note. And I should note that I'm not spiking my fifth string at the A. I'm actually just playing it open G. So that's kind of a cool arrangement of it. And this is where, in the original arrangement, this is where I break into melodic style as opposed to single string style. So it's after that E minor, and then you go into like basically a E, F sharp, G, and that's when you get into melodic style. So and then back to single string. That's melodic. So I get that triplet in there. And that's a forward roll. So on the bottom string, I feel more comfortable doing forward rolls. You just kind of have to experiment with what feels right to you for these triplets. And then coming backwards roll. And if you're in the melodification class, you'll recognize this pattern right there, that thumb, index, thumb, middle, from the scale work that we've been doing. So that whole phrase, that's kind of an interesting phrase too, because instead of plucking every single note, I'm sliding into that F sharp. So and it's all pretty standard D melodic vocabulary. That one phrase was fun to come up with, but it's also been hard to kind of integrate and get the timing right for that. Alternatively, you can go. You can go down instead of up. Instead of going Buddha, 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 you can go Buddha, Buddha, or whatever lick you want to do. You know, I can't do those Noam triplets yet, but he does that all the time. Like a chromatic, but he's doing it with the backwards or forwards roll. I don't know yet what he's doing. I don't know if it works here, but just food for thought. So that is Maid Behind the Bar. If you have any questions, just leave it in the comments, and thanks for watching.